The queen is dead. Long life to the king. This is a system put in place, working for more than 1,000 years. I just want to take this time as an African man to share my takeaways with this system. You want to know more? You want to know everything that I'm thinking for Africans, especially. My focus will be on Africans. Stay tuned. Hi. By this time you already know, my name is Achille Combat, and this is your first time, then don't forget, click on subscribe and click on the notification bell to be able to stay tuned, to be able to stay informed when we produce, our videos. Yes, the queen is dead. May her rest in peace. Her death brought some very diverse, feeling and emotions, right? Some are like, oh, finally, the old lady, she's gone. Some are like, oh man, we knew she was not doing well, but it's so sad she left. And for us Africans, somebody already 90, we actually celebrate the achievement of the person. But that's not the point here. I think this system built for so many years is important to look at, and it should teach us something, us Africans. I don't care where you are in this world, Africans. This was a lady who was so good in negotiation. So sometimes when I see all the discussion around us always blaming the white people, about us always trying to find the problem somewhere else than looking within ourselves. That's why in our community, we strongly believe in this proverb: when you don't know where you go, and look back from where you came from. The same people have been leveraging on principles that are accessible to them and us. I see people talking a lot about slavery. Slavery existed, it exists, it will exist in different forms, we want it or not. And the sad thing is that sometimes the truth doesn't really come, and I know this video may not what you expected, but white people, who do you think was going in the forest, in other village, arresting their brothers and sisters to sell? It was our own ancestors between themselves. We shouldn't always try to blame the white people. I hope this man still live. It was actually in Benin, and he was sharing with us actually that the white man was coming because there were tribal, tribes, wars in West Africa area. And when they arrest those strong men, or when your village lose the war, those strong men and all that were killed. It did happen years ago, even in Europe. But knowing the white man discovering, or however they got in Africa, right? Discovering that we can use these men. Why are you killing them? Sell them to us. Here's what I can give you in exchange. It was a treaty. And my point here is just to bring our brothers and sisters to understand that we can't just continue blaming the white people. Because we want it or not. It was among us. It was our own brothers and sisters. I saw so many families that were selling slaves African families that were selling slaves that made so much money too in slavery. Negotiation. Know what you want. And I think when I'm observing this queen, she, when I'm observing her story and all that, she was a good negotiator. The colonization, right? The independence, right? But man, why will we blame European, or why will we just blame France when our ancestors were the one that signed something? They agreed on something. That's where we need to start actually bringing more negotiation into. The second main thing here that I see as a lesson learned is unity. Great Britain or England was not the way it is today. But those kings, this queen, they fought hard to be able to keep unified. And unity seems to not be something that we do have within ourselves, Africans. We're not going to go blame white people for that too. That they brainwash us, they push out one against the other. Negotiation, unity. And the last one, the third one I'm going to share with you is a system. There are so many systems built, okay, that we were not even part of. And I always take life as a game. You need to understand the system and not just be emotional about things. Oh, the white people, they came, they destroyed everything. They came, they stop us with their religion and all that. Unfortunately, even the religion, the Bible that we're talking about, even when they bring Christianity and all that, right? You look into Proverbs, there are many scriptures coming from Egypt. System. Sustainable system. That's what was built in England for more than 1,000 years. That's a system. Just like you and I, you watching me, our physical body is a system that have been built and working on automate for millions of years. They built a system. We need to start thinking about these three things. I wanted just to share that with you, because without negotiation, we know mainly when other people are so advanced and they do know the wealth that Africa has, they're not going to let us free. But we need to understand what we want and negotiate. Negotiate hard. I prefer to hear today that our ancestors were killed. Indians were killed in America. And then push, back in reserves. They say no. They kill them. But unfortunately, for the independence and whatever happened, they signed something where France today is having control on the currency in our region. And that's why I'm so I'm an advocate for cryptocurrencies, cryptology, blockchain, smart contracts. So the queen is dead. She will rest in peace. Long life to the king. We'll see how long the system will hold. Another 1,000 more? We'll see. There's a good system. A system where even when I look, we complain, right? Canada still is a territory of England. They develop as a country. So it's not just about giving independence, or it's not just about whining. They negotiate. I wanted just to share this in this video very quick, and I hope you can share your comment in your thoughts in the comments. But it's time for us to really face the truth It's time for us to really think and see why we are reminded when we don't know where we're going to look back from where we came from. In our humanity, in the way that we are built as human beings, that's what other nations discovered and have been using and is available to us. Thank you for watching all the way here. If you don't agree, that's fine. I know I'm not expecting everybody to accept my position or what I think from the research and everything I learned from my life experience. But it's time for us also to face the truth. I'll see you in the next video.